Hello, my name is Sellner. I'm a dancer and performer based in Vienna. I'm 24 years old. And even though I'm applying too late and I don't really know the instruction for the self-interview, I'm trying to give you an expression of who I am, where I come from, and what I want. My dance journey began in 2012 with breaking. I learned most of my basics from the breaking culture. It's a culture where you learn from the people you train with. You have to develop your own style, your own movement material, and my style has been mostly very experimental, and I think that's the reason why I got invited to my first residency by the Hungry Sharks company in 2022. The choreographer of this company as well comes from the breaking culture. That's where we know each other from. And after this, I got very obsessed with the contemporary dance world. I created my first solo, mentored by Kat Jimenez, a dancer from Vienna as well. And I auditioned for Seed, which I got taken in for 1 year. In this program, I further continued to develop 2 more solos, one of which is a very experimental nude performance, another one named Strangers in the Night, which I performed multiple times in Austria. It's about a drunk character going through a rough time in a suit. It's more comedic. And I'm still working on my own on solos. Most recently, I'm doing a performance about a chester, a court chester, with the theme of the need to be approved by an audience. It's about the artist-audience relationship. The fascination with this character came because it's an historical figure that had to entertain for his survival, the audience being aristocrats back then who could either provide the existence and the survival needs for the jester or kill him if it got too boring. And I got very fascinated by that relationship, and I want to put this into a modern context of artists who struggle to survive solely through creating art. For me, a creation always starts with the obsession with a theme, mostly with characters themselves, and then I'm always obsessed to create a story through movement or performative material. This is catching me. This is where I see as well my best language to express myself. And I can still feel, as I'm pretty young, I have a lot of fire and motivation in me to develop further in this artistic journey. But as I have been mostly working alone, as well in collaboration with other people, I can feel it's very hard to grow when there's no one really specifically influencing your development. And after realizing that, I was just looking for a school or university. I was looking up Florentina Hölzinger and where did she study. She studied in SNDO. Ever since then, I checked the program a lot of times. I'm very hyperfixated on the SNDO program. And yes, I feel this big need to be shaped by an institution, by a university, so I can really take care of my potential and not get lost in all the ways possible. I hope I can still be considered for an audition in March. I hope I can give you kind of a picture of who I am. And if there are any other questions or anything you need from me, I'm very happy to provide you with more information. Yes, thank you for listening.